hold it from there. Wow. Yeah, I mean, there's no mistaking. There's no mistaking this perfumer, I should say, because his work has a theme, which is maximalism, overdose, intense use of natural materials, which is actually quite rare in perfumery, despite what everyone says. What are we smelling? We are smelling a huge symphony of white florals, ylang ylang, animalic notes, civet, ambergris, oh, castoreum. Oh, there's just so much. It's a Gordian knot. You just have to cut it, really. There's no point untangling this knot. This is a beauty. It's super retro elegance. It's a style of perfume that we just don't get anymore. This is the beautiful from Antonio Gardoni. It's Bogue's. It is Bogue's. Let's not get it wrong. It is Bogue's MAAI, the big floral. Yes, it's MAAI, right? Yes, okay. Not mem, MAAI. Oh. Okay, what can I say? This is a perfumer that is not afraid of anything, it seems. Builds his perfume like he's building a cathedral, which is apt because this is an architect, perfume turned perfumer. Huge. I'm stumbling, but I actually genuinely love this perfume. It is the hugest florals. There's rose and tuberose and ylang ylang and jasmine and gardenia, I take it. Just all of those, orange blossom and neroli and all these impressions. And then he just adds more. He adds aldehydes to give it sort of a vertical sense. Then he adds animalics to give it a horizontal sense. It's just this huge cathedral. Every room is well lit in this cathedral, and you can walk into every one without getting lost. It's the mark of a great perfumer. Please bury me with this perfume. It's sublime, utterly sublime. This person affirms life, so I think the distinction almost dissolves here. But I'd say this is someone that can it's either. But for me, such grandness, such hugeness deserves an evening occasion, and what happens in the evening. If I may, I'll give an anecdote. I'm reminded of a story I hear about when, in the 80s, when everyone was wearing these big sort of style of florals, there were posters on the windows of restaurants going, if you are wearing these perfumes, you're not welcome in. I won't name the ones, but this is the sort of perfume that gives me that impression. It's beautifully huge. So if they're going out for dinner, it's classic. It is traditional. It's a banquet. Florence, the Vatican City, even. It needs to be a place with big architecture, big cathedrals. Spain, even anywhere with cathedrals, I would say. The finest Blanc de Blanc champagne. Let's be specific. This is my thing. Billy-Saumon Brut sous Bois. So it's champagne. It's very traditional, but it's aged in oak, as they used to back in before stainless steel was a thing. So where we've got very traditional style of wine and for a very traditional style of perfumery. So maybe a brut, a dry champagne aged and vinified in oak. 11. It's huge. It's beautiful. Great longevity. Huge. 11, 12. This is big perfume and it's beautiful. That said, I think with sillage, if you can spray a little bit, you get a very different experience, very intimate style of experience. So wear carefully, but very high, 8, 9, 10. Bogue is explicit about his use of natural materials, and like wine, I think the analogy is wine with this one. Every vintage is different. He only bottles this perfume, I think, 3 or 4 times a year, given the production costs and the sourcing effort. So if you keep that in mind, you are getting some of the most exquisite, true ideas of perfumery at a higher cost, but no less a fragrance that you can think about, explore, wear, and a few sprays will last you a very long time. So in my mind, this is great value for money, but I appreciate that it's a lot of potent juice for sure. So value for money, a neutral 5. This has a pretty feminine leaning by virtue of the fact that it's a floral, a symphonic chypre, ambery style floral with animalics, very classical. So it is feminine leaning, but again, we're pushing this sort of style of perfumery where, you know, florals turn into something else entirely beyond the codes of a gender. So feminine, but I wear it. So there we go.